parents, I'm Allison Jandu, the founder of Potty Training Consultant and mom of two. I've been potty training professionally for over 7 years and helped over 12,000 families ditch diapers for good, saving more than 10 million diapers worldwide. Today we're talking about one of the hardest decisions parents face. Should we take a break from potty training? If you're feeling like potty training is turning into a battle zone, if your child is having more accidents than successes, they seem fearful and resistant, or if you've started strong but now everything seems to be falling apart, please keep watching because I'm going to give you the honest truth about when to push through and when to press pause. And here's what I want you to know right up front. Taking a break is not failing. Sometimes it's the smartest thing you can do. A poll I conducted in 2023 actually showed that about 40% of parents have taken a break from potty training and revisited later with success. So let's figure out whether you should keep going or hit the pause button. But real quick, please be sure you subscribe to my channel after watching this video. It's totally free, takes less than 10 seconds, and every new subscriber that I get helps my videos to get in front of more parents looking for reliable science-backed potty training information. And my mission is to get parents the support and guidance that they need and deserve. Thank you so much for being here. So you're a few days into potty training and all of a sudden you're thinking, what have I done? Your child is having meltdown after meltdown, accidents are everywhere, and you're starting to question all your life decisions. Maybe you had a great first day or even two, but now it feels like you're living in a potty training nightmare. Does this ring a bell? Here's the thing. Not all potty training struggles are created equal. Some mean you should power through, and others are your child's way of saying, I'm not ready for this yet. The trick is knowing the difference, and we're going to dive into that now. Let's first talk about the real red flags, the signs that say, now's not the right time, press pause immediately. These aren't behavioral issues or power struggles. These are signs your child simply isn't emotionally ready yet. Red flag number 1, genuine fear of the potty itself. I'm talking kicking, screaming, crying, clinging to you to avoid sitting. This isn't defiance, this is pure fear. And while it seems irrational to us, that fear to them is very real. So you'll need to address this first before expecting them to use the potty. Red flag number 2, genuine fear of peeing or pooping without a diaper. If your child is upset while they're going or trying to stop themselves midstream during an accident, that's emotional overwhelm. It's okay if this happens at first and then you start to see it improving, but if it's happening consistently each time, they just aren't ready. A quick note here too. Keep in mind that there are a lot of sensory things happening with potty use too. Sometimes sensory issues don't pop up until the potty training phase, which can catch us off guard. And sensory avoiding might also come across as a fear. So try to think about what it is about the potty training process that's putting off your child. Is it the loud flush, the cold hard surface of the toilet seat, the feeling of the elastic waistband on their underwear? I'll actually be discussing more about sensory challenges in potty training in a future video. That said, let's get back to it with red flag number 3, and that is extreme withholding behaviors. If your child isn't releasing anything, not even accidents, for several hours when you know that they need to go, that's their body's stress response. And this can lead to physical or medical challenges like constipation or UTIs, and it's never recommended to compromise your child's health for the sake of potty training. And finally, red flag number 4, little to no potty success after 4 to 5 solid days of trying. We're not talking occasional accidents here, we're talking almost zero connection between body signals and using the potty. If any of these apply to your child, it's most likely time to go back to diapers temporarily. And listen to me, this is not a reflection on you as a parent or on your child. It's hard to know how potty training will go until you're actually in it. But your child can totally continue learning without putting pee and poop in the potty right away. Now let's talk about what doesn't mean you should quit. These are behavioral issues that actually mean you should stick to your guns. I'm talking things like your child clearly understands what the potty is for and has used it successfully before, but sometimes just flat out refuses to go. That's testing boundaries, not really readiness issues. Having accidents at choice times, like when they don't want to stop playing or in order to get your attention. That's strategic behavior. Throwing tantrums about potty use despite having been successful before. Again, this is pushing limits, not a true fear. In these cases, it's hard, yes, but it's best to keep pushing forward. Kids are built to test boundaries. If you remain committed and consistent with the new expectations without wavering, the resistance should fade fairly quickly. And I'll have a few tips on how to do this in a few, and I've got a new video coming out all about potty training kids who are stubborn and strong-willed in the next few weeks. Here's something so many parents don't know. It's totally normal for things to get worse around day 3 or 4. You start off great, your child is excited, cooperating, maybe even asking to use the potty sometimes. Then suddenly, boom, it's like they've become a whole different kid. Here's what's happening. The novelty has worn off. Your child's little brain is realizing, oh wait, this is the new normal, like forever? And they're testing to see if they can get back to their comfort zone of diapers. So when this happens, try to persevere and things should get back on track within a couple of days. Think about all of this from your child's perspective. Their whole little world basically just got turned totally upside down. The routine that they've known their entire life is now gone. And some kids push back because they want to see what it takes for you to say, enough of this potty business, here's your diapers back. Some kids genuinely also miss the connection that they used to get with you when they were wearing diapers. And some kids just don't want to grow up and be big kids. Also, if this isn't your first attempt at potty training, your kid might remember that the change wasn't permanent last time, so they could be assuming that it won't be now either. Smart little cookies, aren't they? When you're dealing with behavioral resistance after some initial success, the key here is showing your child that you are committed and confident in their abilities. They're looking to you for guidance on how to react to this new situation. Now, this doesn't mean forcing them to sit on the potty during meltdowns. That just creates more resistance. But instead, you can maintain your boundary of pee and poop only belong in the potty now, while giving them the tools that they need to succeed. So you might need to make some adjustments to your process by offering up age-appropriate choices to give back some control, by switching rewards to something that feels more motivating to them, or by backing off on some of your prompting so that your child has more involvement and responsibility. Now, I do want to clarify that even if your potty training struggles are a result of behavior and not one of the red flags that we mentioned earlier in the video, and you feel as though it's affecting your mental health or your relationship with your child, it is also okay to press pause and revisit potty training again later, because you matter throughout this process also. So here's your decision framework. Ask yourself, is this fear or is this testing? If it's fear, genuine distress about the potty or going without a diaper, take a break. Your child needs more emotional development time. If it's testing, they can do it, but they're choosing not to. That's when you stay consistent and push through the resistance. Remember, taking a break isn't giving up. It's just recognizing when your child needs more time. You can always come back to potty training when your little one has had a chance to mature emotionally. And as I said before, you don't have to put the potty away and never speak of it again. The learning can keep moving in the right direction, even if your child isn't sitting on the potty right now. Be sure you check out my 5-star rated, internationally recognized potty training survival guide for loads of fun, yes, I said fun, prep work that you can do to help your child get on board with the potty training process well before you give up the diapers. And you'll have all the tools you need to make ditching the diapers a success when the time is right for you. So now I want to hear from you. Have you ever taken a potty training break? What signs made you realize that it was time to press pause? Please share your experience in the comments because your story might help another parent. And if this helped you figure out your next steps, please hit that like button and also always subscribe for more honest potty training advice. If you're still not sure whether to push through or to take that break, our certified experts can help you assess your specific situation and create the right plan for your family. Check the link in the description to book your consultation, and I will see you in the next video. Happy pottying!